Welcome to the third installment of the Crysis Video Player's Guide series. As always, I am Separation of Mind. After dealing with the first bunch of enemies at the docks, you should now proceed down this dirt road. But as you can see, we have encountered a patrol of 2 KPA. You could go down the main road or climb up this small hidden pathway. At the top, you'll see 3 locks stacked together. If you have a devious mind like I do, you can see the destructive potential for that. Go into active camouflage, or pardon me, cloak, and position yourself near the front of the logs where you have a clear shot at the 2 supporting sticks. If you have proper timing, you should be able to take out both. I fired a little early and only managed to take out 2. One. The second one is still alive. I'll just use the tactical attachment on him. Now we just dispatch him with a quick shot to the head. By now your ammo should be running low, so I recommend you take the FY71, which is pretty much a futuristic version of an AK-47. It's just you customize it so it's ready to go into battle in case you run out of ammo in a firefight. Proceed around like the rough edging of the map. Maybe a little hard to keep consistent, but it will prove invaluable cover when enemies try to spot you. Around this small beach, you'll start encountering more enemies. Be wary. Around here, you should switch to the tactical attachment in case you have to deal with some enemies. Up ahead, you'll see a small truck. Try to get close enough to use the tactical attachment's dart. If you feel that you could take on about 4 guys, then go ahead and fight them. I just have to keep my video short, so I'll give you the fastest way possible. Proceed along the wall. Eventually you'll find what seems to be a bunch of rocks organized in a sort of ledge. This is a very good area to use, so you should climb it. When you get to the top, cloak yourself and go prone. A lone car will pass by the area. You could probably hear it approaching. Other than that, there are 3 lone KPA officers standing nearby. You shouldn't try to take them out from up here. Make yourself combat ready and jump down. I didn't do the right thing in this part, but that was only to show you what you should not have done, because you see I just wasted a whole lot more ammo than I needed to. If your shields are high enough, they should absorb the impact of the fall. Now you could engage the enemies directly head on, or you could pop up out of nowhere and take out 2 of them very easily, or maybe even all 3. Just watch out, falling trees may kill you. The small truck has spotted us, so I'll proceed to take him out with tactical attachment. Switching to the single shot and back to the fully automatic, we take out this turret here. Now we get into the turret here seat and try to take out the other guys. But as you can see, that could be a very, very hard thing to do. so you could also get out of the car and take him out yourself. All due warning, the gas tank on the back of any KPA vehicle is explosive, and if shot, will cause the vehicle to explode. By about here, there should be no enemies remaining if you were good enough. Up ahead in the distance, there is a small civilian truck you could use to drive the rest of the way, but that would be a little rash. Let's scout out the area better first. Upon closer examination, there is a boathouse with a boat, and then there is also small other buildings. Those could contain some KPA, so I recommend approaching through the water. Try to stay underwater as long as you can, but try not to stay too long underwater while moving quickly, or else this will drain the oxygen levels in Nomad's rebreather suit and he will start taking damage. Try not to surface that much also, because at this point, the KPA will call in reinforcements if they spot you. When coming up for air, try to cloak yourself, and then go back down. Before you enter the boat, cloak yourself so that way the enemies have a hard time noticing you. When you feel that you're far enough away, you could proceed to uncloak yourself. You could jump this sandbar if you time it right, as well as using the boat's full potential by pressing and holding shift. Another boat's coming up. You could sometimes fool them by cloaking, but most of the time that does not work. Here, it doesn't. You should return fire back on the enemy boat. The enemy gunner is now dead. You could either proceed to the KPA command post, or you could try to circle around and make a landing at the beach, but that will alert them much easier to your presence. I am Superman of Mine, and this concludes part 3 of our video tutorial.